Day one, here we go.
SSC, and we are in the capital city of Colombo. And well, you're seeing some wonderful shots of that. It has so much of history, so much of culture, and so much of beauty. Singali Sports Club grounds, and we are here for the second test match of the Insurance Deco Cup, Sri Lanka versus India. No surprises there. Faviz Maharoof, just tell us what you think about the team.
Runs, but they will be expected in this pitch. And Saransh Jain, the off-spinner from Madhya Pradesh, makes his debut. Mishara comes in for Nishan Madhuska, 174th test player. Pasuthu Surya Bandara, the top order, scores runs, and the bowlers remains the same. I think Keshav Nuwanta, Prabhat Jai Surya will be key.
Passed away, so there is a 1 minute silence observed in her memory.
In Sri Lankan cricket history, but a somber start. One of Sri Lanka's most loved musicians and singers, Nanda Malini, passed away. Debutants, so do India. In fact, if anything, two debutants form. It's the Insurance Deco Cup, the second test match. Sri Lanka
here at the SSC. Yashasvi Jaiswal, great average. Very early. K. Rahul, highest of 199. The first hour, Harsha. That's what you usually see here.
And he bowls good lengths generally. So different from the last time I came. It's a beautiful day, blue skies. Hopefully the rain stays away. Asita Fernando. Oh, excellent ball. Now was it bat first? It wasn't.
The opportunity to swing in late, and Asita Fernando, when he usually gets it right, in case he flicks at it instinctively. No pat.
Good swing in, but he's got it covered.
Now when you see a shot like that, it takes the wind out of you. The first ball, he surprised him, but Jaiswal then setting himself up for the ball swinging in and the fuller one.
Good, solid in defence. This is much better ball from Fernando.
You made a good point here at the SSC. Now what that tells you is that good covering of grass, 4 mil they say, rolled in nice and hard.
5 of the first over, 5 for no loss.
Bowling over. Round.
And yet it's the one Achilles heel for Lahiri Kumara.
Look, Sri Lanka had Pathum Nissanka, and Nishan Madhuska also had scored a lot of first-class runs. He's been special, Mishara. You just mentioned fun runs. Angelo Matthews presenting Anil Mishara with captain number 100. Second test for Keshav Nuwanta. I like that.
Beautifully bowled. That is what everyone who comes to the SSC says.
Not an easy act to bowl around the wicket and then you can clearly see the jag once the ball hits the seam.
Beats the fielder. And already we are discovering another boundary for Jaiswal.
That's a good delivery. The captain just acknowledging to life.
Fuller, once again, not quite of the middle of the bat. Goes through the space between the slit. Saransh Jain, I think with his numbers, he'll probably bat one spot ahead of Sut. Saransh Jain makes his debut. India fielding. And you know how it is, Russ. Or is it just to say that, look, he is available. You don't be good enough to come in and play, but not good enough to start in health.
Time to recover. It's just precautionary, I would think.
And going on till much later for two reasons. One, you had to make up time, and two, because it's not. Oh, good ball. That's the extra pace that Lahiri Kumara can.
Seems to be some extra bounce or nip away. K. Rahul partnership. The second innings, Rishabh Pant play.
Press conferences.
Do ins. Yeah.
Pakistan, Sharfuddaulah Sakat from Bangladesh. Leaves it alone. That's what he'd been practicing. He's not played the cut shot so far. The rest, yeah, just for some of you, Saransh Jain also won the Lala Amarnath Award. Good man, always smiling, love having conversations with Ranjan. He was also player of the series for Central Zone, so it's looking good, isn't it? "55 matches in his first-class career, started a long time back. His door opens. Just a little too far outside off. And Central Zone. 24-25 wasn't the...
Am I right? City of selfies?
They're getting voted as the cleanest city. Yeah, I think he pulled his bat out.
Initially want control, so you got that control from Ashwin.
That's the drive he loves playing. He's very good through the offside.
15 ball. Big stride in, leans in. Everything right about it.
Sunraza. And then he follows it up with an outswinger. So a couple of questions asked. 17 for no loss. Taps his hand as if to say missing leg. Up decent pace.
How does he feel about it? No massive stands around Prem board. Ball coming back in. It's a good pitch to bowl on. Watch this ball coming back in. Is that Jaiswal is looking for runs? KL Rahul is attacking cricket, will match Jaiswal for every.
Bounce. 18 without loss. What Sri Lanka is too proud about. India about Jayasuriya and Lahiru Kumar. Lahiru Kumar has played 37.
2025, average of 30 since 2025. See the averages. Look at the start that he had. 23.
19 without loss. Well, India have looked very solid. They've been what? 2 full and 4. That was asking Stander.
Well, I guess the idea was right to get the ball up, get it to spin. And the thing to like about Jaiswal when he plays these shots, that these are big drives. He never sort of just pushes it.
There. If you look at his, well, this is the boundary, but if you look at his action. Nice use of the feet, all the way for 6. Indian batters is that they need no second invitation when the off
page. And then this is just instincts taking over for K. Very clear plan that he sticks with.
Yeah, that is better. That's what you're looking for. If you look at that follow, just 3 meters down the track, easy peasy. More runs here. That's 4. That length and hitting it to mid-wicket.
And now we will boring. He is just a natural puller. But this is what you get with K. Have been punished. Edge taken. Will be so disappointed. K. It was wide, but maybe not to the blue. Sri Lanka have got a breakthrough.
Yeah, very important one. His eyes lit up for sure. Maybe a touch full. I don't know. The edge. And on this surface, this scalp is priceless. Counter 18, India 37 for 1.
Third man, but unfortunately, he just got a feather.
In making his debut, but he's got a good first-class record. We're going to have some off-spin. No surprises with the 2 left-handers.
Get a single. I think that's more the thing with new captain.
How crucial. Only time will tell us.
Game changers, test matches can get decided on bat for 2 days. Catches especially crucial in 33. The other thing, they drop. Really worried. how much will my team?
Nice rhythm. Just looking to bowl wicket to wicket, book for variety at the moment. He's done well. 38 for 1.
And you would have looked at that card and said, how good would... He'll be sitting there at backward point thinking, I should have held on to that. His 4th test match. Keep your eyes on... All over. Oh, once again. Dhananjay's the spinners. Should he have got...
Another chance goes begging.
Little fuller. And the sweep unfurled here.
Beautifully.
Right. Angelo, we're going to see... Might just seek a second. They will, as it turns. Very, very popular with the players. I like something he said. He said, as a coach...
Certainly Gary is one of the best, if not the best.
I've worked before Gary started his career and was still playing after Gary was a coach. Short point, sir. We got a first slip, maybe a 4th, and a point. This is very impressive young off spinner. Wide of the fielder. It's very well timed. Having got there, he should have stopped it, but ends up
Slightly short of a length. Wicket, Kamil Mishara, the debutant. My time's up, Harsha. Get the right balance of the team.
Could of course been around, but a debut for Nuanta. Nice down the ground. Bat. He played that similar shot very early in the inning.
And presenting the full phase of the bat.
What you look from a tradition point of view is to talk about the Brabant Stadium in Mumbai. I think if you look carefully enough, you might still see a silhouette. Fully in control. It was short, wide. Ball went exactly where he wanted it to go.
Very good shot. Short, wide, just helped it on its way.
He's found, put that in the gap as well. There's 2 fielders back.
Easy pickings for Jaiswal, holding his wrist. Timing and placement was perfect.
But it's over. It is a beautiful ball that you dream of as a fast bowler, and it's got a very, very well set batter, I think. But he's got to go back to a peach.
The ball coming in. Jaiswal for 2. Jaiswal's gone for 45.
43. Still young, as Angelo will tell you, as a tell.
Inside.
You don't want to see it's getting close.
It's been a good session. A good battle. Lanka's point of view. Try to get another one.
Only operating with 1 slip and a gully. Shubman Gill. Oh, that's better. Beautiful line and even better length by Asita Fernando.
Immediately all my focus went back at 5 and be that front line spinner if they...
Nicely bowled. Beautiful length by Prabhat.
Search for that wicket or breakthrough. One more. That's what Sri Lanka...
On the shorter side, in the gap. And Shubman. His women's national team on a camp in Sri Lanka in preparation.
We can whip it through. The bowler was getting on top of him, but he's got an answer.
For the first time in the day, it's going to be spin from both the ends. Oh, outside edge, but straight to the ground though. Should be a good chase by Prabhat Jayasun. I think he will get...
Fielder. Very unlucky.
Padikkal and Shubman Gill at the crease for India. Will come back for the second time.
Yeah, but wonderful part of the world. There's what's on offer. Well, what's on offer was a lot.
And with his daughter, there was a short delivery. Timed it superbly and most importantly, found the gap perfectly. He knows that was a poor delivery. Four bowlers used by Sri Lanka, Asitha Fernando and Lairu Kumar, the two seamers, picked up a wicket.
Jayasuriya and Kesara Nuwanta also bowling 11 overs between them. Right, the two batters coming.
Last test match, Sri Lanka have been impressive. Although India have got 88 runs on the board, they won the first test match, but it's never been they've had to achieve in this series. Even today, on a good batting pitch, batting first, it's not been easy. Give them a good start, and then they might just be able to compete better with India. Always nice to have a good relationship with to be not even umpire's call. It was the right call by the umpire, and Sri Lanka losing their review. They'll start with.
And he will look to bowl more middle and midland leg, really, than middle and off. Good effort, going with the arm.
Misjudgment. He knows it, that he relies heavily on back foot play, but that ball was full. He saw the flat trajectory, and does happen to batter. The moment that they see a flat trajectory.
Good use of the feet, over extra cover, didn't get all of it.
In fact, Gill in the first innings played a lofted shot, miscued it, got out very early in his innings, but this is something they try and
Punched and nicely done. Just picking the length well.
exactly the kind of shot that he played to the same bowler before lunch. This is not your normal pull shot, very often pull shot. This is with a straight bat. He does that against the seam bowlers as well, so it's his own kind of invention.
Was started by the British, I believe. NCC was also. And the Sinhalese Sports Club. Well, not a bad ploy going round the wicket with the off-spinner ball. Hits the deck hard. And also just 2 overs for Jayasuriya. Didn't get much from this end.
Post lunch as well. I thought the off-spinner looked a lot more threatening or impressive.
Nice. The 100's up. Beautifully done. Great timing. 4. Just beat him. One of those teasers.
It far from him and seemed like he had it in control. This ground is the pace of the outfield. The ball is travelling. Back home in Mumbai, every second week there's a building that's going.
Well, they are confident. Slipping down the leg side. Could be a bit of bounce.
I think the Indian captain would have gone for it. That is one big difference between the two, is that he may have got a bit of nick on it. I just wonder, was there a little abrupt change? And the suggestion that he was making, it's a side to suggest that he's played it. Now it's done a bit subtly. And again, that Gill timing on this one. Kamil Mishara with the stop, but he was gone 105 for 2. Just make the connection. He's got that weight going forward.
As a spin bowler. Goes over the top again. Well, that's what he's been waiting for. And he...
Just imagine out of those 540 runs, 509 was come very quickly. So no respite for Bangladesh. Even more kind of a commitment than good bouncer. Rarely you see batters, especially in this batting line. This one just quick and the right line, just let it go.
Is that a modern? Oh, gets that through. Lamindu Mendes, you feel, should have done better. He puts his hand.
Yeah, that's a little clumsy from Sri Lanka. Shubman Gill got to the pitch of the ball.
Suddenly down the wicket, just waited for a little bit of air. It's going to be key to score. Here, over the top, well hit. Again, pounces on a little opportunity to skip down the wicket.
Got to the pitch of the ball and sends it over. If not, the game is...
Again, a little misfield. I mean, the Mendy
up, not trying to rush things.
No one there. That's well hit. It sat up around his waist.
Pounced on that particle. Didn't get enough bounce. Rocks back and pulls it in front of square leg.
No feet, but it came right into his arc. Quick outfield. Watch that go. Watch it tease.
The ball is right. The ball didn't try to hit it too hard, but the outfield is such. Cannot.
137 for 2.
We also saw at Gaul post 40 overs. The ball had aged to about 40 overs. So this is the
Yosta. And this line will continue, and that's in the gap. Needed a dive out there. Asita Fernand bailed out. Loose delivery put away by Devdutt Padikkal.
You can see the frustration of the captain. He had set up. This is a very short ball, and he's such a good cutter. Padikkal, there were 3 fielders in that area, and he managed to find the gap by just blocking their runs. You saw that line to Shubman Gill. Outside off.
In the gap yet again. Carbon copy in previous. I don't think Kesar Nuantha is comfortable bowling outside the yaw stump, and with that boundary brings out the 150 for India.
He's been forced to do something that he perhaps can't do, or maybe not used to. But again, look at the shot. It's just about placement.
From the Gaul Test match.
But this is the advantage the batting side has when it has a left.
2 is a call. Maybe more than 2 runs. And the field had swept. 167, 44 from Gaul, and yet another half century in his young Test career.
But he called 2 and got 4. 165 in the first, 40 odd in the second. And when a bat.
And come the next Test series against New Zealand, when you have a fit Sai Sudarshan, scored runs.
Now, one of the reasons that was given for India's loss to New Zealand.
Oh, that's way outside the leg stump. Sai Cod will probably give 1 chance to the ball. I have to up my game when I'm seated next to one of the best going around, Sanjay Manjekar. I have no, looking at his body language, it doesn't look promising. In Gaul, he was bubbly, he was walking fast. Oh, down the leg side. Missed by Nirushan Dikwal. At least should be a couple of byes. Given by S.I. Sagar. Close to being a wide. but not been given. 164 for 2. Being a wide, but umpire cycle, since it turned a little bit, would have bailed out. But take a look at this for effort. The captain gave up a little early. Lairu Dara had the...
Come New Zealand side, Sudarshan, if he's available, we'll have a long think about it. As I said, on these innings, New Zealand completely different conditions. We have no idea how he'll fare there. But with this kind of attack, for a couple of years, we thought, what's happening? Where did they disappear? Where's the quality? Injuries to some players. Bumrah is in the squad. And he's a guy who's exciting. Tall, great for India as the second or third seamer. Then Mohammad Siraj will be a sort of stock bowler, will keep bowling those overs.
Even Akib Nabi, not a bad option if the ball is seaming around in those conditions. 170 for 2.
Here, this partnership is looking ominous from their point of view. Let's put that in a gap for 2. Defensive leg side line, a little early on the first day. In fact, to the right.
Just need to keep working hard. Even know in India will be 300 for 2. Or even
Easy, too easy. In fact, they could get 2 here. But they jogged back for 2. There's wide open spaces in there. It's real estate developed
all through this crease for a couple of runs.
Not sure this outside leg stump line as well to Shubman Gill. We're seeing with Keshav Nuwanta against a little bit there, a little bit first time that on the back foot.
That took a little bit of turn.
Line. 50 for Shubman Gill. 50, that was... he did say he'll try and make amends for what happened in Gaul. He's on the way to doing that.
It's got to 50 of 99 deliveries. And he's looked... Even though the wicket doesn't offer you anything, you maybe can get another.
Nice stop. There's a big... There's a fielder in the deep in front of square. Ooh, from time to time you can induce that kind of shot.
Commentators curse. And he was lucky on that occasion not to get a faint nick.
Oh, the edge! The edge for Shubman Gill. Asita Fernando, he was looking for runs there. Angelo Matthews is just telling you, try something different, maybe get a seamer on. And a man who was batting on trays just pokes at this. Look at Niroshan Dickwell.
Shubman Gill gone for 50 of 108 balls, 186 for 3.
Average is 43.6. In this World Test Championship cycle, he scored more runs for an Indian batter than anybody else. Now, how close? Celebrating. Everybody on the ground other than the 2 batters, and the eyes of the umpire might have taken it away. But within a
checking
field
front
like
foot,
that,
it's a fair delivery.
have to
Go for it. 187 for 3.
understand it's a hot day, but what about that call? You heard Rod Tucker say fair. So let's take a look at how that ball would have...
For a big one. Keshav was dismissed. In walked KL Rahul. He was neat to take on.
Spinners coming into the game quietly. 2 wickets for...
Oh, nice.
Jadeja and Jurel. Jadeja normally scores quite freely, doesn't he? This will aid India with them.
Why not?
That'll be 4.
You're right, do not...
There's lots of room on the onside. It's a bit of a chase. Back for 2.
Chara coming in for him, but you do have the specialist. It's not necessarily the senior. Right. Yeah, you're right. Here it's a more seniority-based decision.
Rahul Dravid is a decent short leg. Then just trying to think who the best new ball bowler would.
Following on from there, Suranga Lakmal had a good run.
Excellent bowler, very good bowler. He was still eligible to play for Sri Lanka. I think he's just gone off his back. It was a very exciting Nahid Rana. Very interesting to see how Bangladesh look after Nahid. Didn't get to see too much of that game because the game ended. 5 days in this test match, India will just be saying while the going is good.
Towards the evening of the first day, second, and somewhat of the third day. That's why you need to try and against you. Just look at the scorecard. Had a wicket, had 2 wickets.
Batting side, the batters to come to think like that, saying, look, we're looking very good at almost 200 for 3. How would it look like with whatever it is? I hope it's not contagious.
Morning, Mokal, grumpy.
From time to time, he pitches it short, and Devdutt Padikkal has taken full advantage.
That's control. Why hit it hard? You hit it hard, you'll hit the sweep on the boundary there. Something he did so well in goal. The length he wants. It was bowled a lot slower by Nuanta, and that was the opportunity for him to play it late and off the...
Well, CCC, that's a pretty ground, isn't it, that produces all the good players. This might be pulled off just inside. They'll come back. To a promoted side, but also the club that he's so proud of has now lost to SSC by 100+. Oh, Lahiru Kumar, he was looking to play that fine, was Rishabh Pant. Now
we saw a lot of this in goal. This particular battle, Rishabh Pant trying to get inside it. He lost his wicket this way as well, but got a few boundaries away.
Could be to try and bring in some control, bowl some... Didn't bounce as much. He was dropping his gloves. Running in and doing exactly that. Dhananjay De Silva threatening. Such a spread out field, just
back out. Headland is so high, that's a short delivery. And Askinway put away, and Ravinder, there was no stopping that.
That was a poor delay. Just gave him time. Plenty. Nobody behind extra cover. You go past the fielder, that's 4. Yeah, much better. The next 4 deliveries. What an outing for this man in Sri Lanka. Started off with that warm-up game. Just that man at the...
Since Sri Lanka is so defensive, try and get through the overs.
Yeah, absolutely. I never thought that I would end up playing 119. Just kept on, played the more I wanted to play. And it's obviously the pinnacle of the sport. Harsha, I'm happy that I've played 119. I have no regrets.
Come back for 2.
Had it covered. I thought it was just the two. As I said before, it's always going to be a tough one.
And that's something they'll have to factor in because this outfield is significantly quicker.
The ground was a little wet at times.
No shot offered, but I don't know if he's doing enough to come back and hit the stumps.
Yeah, I had no choice because we were playing a lot of games.
That was far too easy. Just tossed up, and he had the time to repair a cover drive, but that area was well tenanted.
What a shot by... He offers a lot of stability in the middle.
From time to time, the dropping shot and his back foot game is goal as well. Goes up to 95. You're seeing them more actually from the young off spinner, not as much from the more experienced Jayasuriya. Again off the back foot, again using those wide open. How quickly he's using that width and the space when he gets on the back foot.
Repeat of a shot. Slightly short, but the line is way too wide.
And he gets another 100 there with that particle. He's making a wonderful habit of converting from the 100 in goal. And 100 built on patience, almost on denial, but a supreme, and he'll be proud of this one.